Hi, Chris.
Yeah, I'm glad to be.
You go ahead, Chris. You go ahead.
Lulu, and just because I cannot believe this is real, would you mind taking your hands off the microphone, putting them behind your head, and saying, "Look, Ma, no hands"?
Look, John, no hands.
Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Chris is hanging upside down in space.
You can't drop the mic in space. I think is what we just learned here. Chris, one of the questions.
How can he just decide to stand it?
One of the questions. Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Yeah.
Alice. Will you ask that again, please?
How can you just decide to stand again?
Well, you mean stand here and orient myself this way as opposed to any other crazy direction that I want to be? Well, it's I think part of it is because we spend, it's a little bit of muscle memory. We spend a lot of time in Houston and places on Earth training in these very modules. We spend a lot of time in Houston and places on Earth training in these very modules, and they're labeled with deck and overhead and port and starboard, which is nautical for left and right. And so we tend to orient ourselves in that direction. But once you're been up here for a couple weeks, it really doesn't matter. And I'm at that point now. I can just go into any module in any orientation and find stuff. Now it'd be a little disorienting for you if I was constantly upside down or twirling around. So that's why I'm positioning myself so it looks normal for you as we talk.
Oh.
Interesting.
So, Chris, I think one of the things that we're fairly obsessed with down here on Earth is what you did outside the ISS this past week. Apparently, well, it was big news down here. There was an ammonia leak. Can you just talk in layman's terms, because we're idiots, of what you did, what happened up there, and how you fixed it?
Layman's terms is how I speak because I'm a fellow idiot. So that's the kind of talk I need to speak in.
Interesting.
So, Chris, I think one of the things that we're fairly obsessed with down here on Earth is what you did outside the ISS